Hey everybody, it is Michelle here at Kookaburra, and I thought we would go ahead and show you some of our lovely birds and chit chat about them. And if you have any questions, you can ask me. We do have more information on our website at cookshop.com. So I am going to go ahead and walk around, and let's start with the macaws today. So this here is a blue and gold macaw, and they come from South America originally. These guys are bred in Texas, so they have their domestic birds. They're second generation. Their parents are also bred in captivity. This guy's already been sold, but we do have blue and golds available coming next year. But blue and golds are one of your larger, more common macaws. They're also kind of fun. They're one of the more fun. So they come from South America. I'm going to stick with the macaws first today. We're going to walk around and talk about macaws, and then we'll go to Amazons next. So now take a good look at this blue and gold, and you're very cute. And now we're going to go over, let's talk about this blue-throated, also known as a caninde, and Miranda's going to bite her leg because she's mad. We are in a thunderstorm watch right now here in Texas, and can everybody hear me? Is the sound okay? Just checking to make sure everybody can hear me. Can I get a comment that you guys can hear me? That'd be great. This one is a blue-throated macaw, and Reedy, can you check that they can hear me? If you just go like somewhere else in another room, just go on the YouTube and make sure you can hear me talking. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to check the sound. But this is a blue-throated macaw, also a caninde, and he found a home. We do DNA sex, everybody. He found a home this week. So our lighting is okay. Good. Thanks, Sherry. I got it. Good. And then, so you can see the difference in the facial feathers here are blue instead of, it's also, we're going to stick our tongue out, instead of black. This guy was at my house. You guys are probably one of my favorites this year. I love macaws. Macaws are one of my favorites. Then we have Miranda up here. Let's see Miranda. There you are, Miranda. She is our store bird. Now, all these guys are originally from South America. They're all bred in captivity. They do eat more nuts than your standard parrot diet. We do go ahead and give you information on their little tweaks on diets. There's not just a one size fits all for everybody. And we're gonna scream at you apparently. I'm gonna go here. So these are our larger macaws. Some people call the smaller ones mini macaws. I tend not to, because I think that they're just a small macaw, and they are not bred down. So let's go look at the severes. Let's go over here and look at the severe macaws here. So, and you guys should go back. They were rubber chickens. They were rubber chickens a month ago. So they haven't fledged yet. But if you remember how big they are, and we have them DNA sex, and we do have a male and a female. So these are little severe macaws, and they are mostly green. They are one. I'm reading something about, the thunderstorms. Okay, yes, there's lots of thunderstorms today. So these are severe macaws. They're also from South America. They do have, they're smaller. Some people call them mini. I don't call them mini because it's just the size they are. And what makes a macaw is they have the full facial feathers. They can have the skin on the face. And if you look at a scarlet, they have little tiny feathers. So I'm going to let them go because they're not really digging the camera in their face. And again, you can find out more about all these birds on our website. And this is, here we go. Here is our green-winged macaw. So the green-winged macaws are quite a bit larger than the scarlet macaws, and we're just going to be baby. And they also have bigger feathers on their face, but they're quite a bit larger. If you saw this bird sitting next to Miranda, you would see the difference. They also don't, they're a different color red, and they also don't have as much, they don't have any yellow on their wings. So they're green wings. You can see the green on the wing. And so they're the second largest of the macaws, the hyacinths being the largest. And again, these are great pet birds. I actually do find macaws being one of your better pets out there. Okay, so I'm going to go out of this room because these babies really don't like their camera in their face. And I'm trying to see if we have any comments. I don't see any comments. Back to Miranda. So if you look at the color difference of Miranda here, and you can see how her feathers aren't as much. She doesn't have, I don't know if you guys can see, she has little tiny hair feathers on her face. But yeah, so, and you can see she has much more yellow. She doesn't have the green on her wings. She has yellow. And she's decided she does not like the Caninde. I think she's jealous. And we have that. She is a little bit jealous. Okay, so let's go over here and talk about the conures. So the conures are a cousin to the macaws. And what we have available right now are some Gende conures. So you can see this little Gende conure. It's going to lose a lot of the green on its head and get vibrant yellow. These guys change quite a bit as they get older. And if you kind of look, they're very similar to the macaws. They're also from South America originally. And we also have a green cheek conure. And this is your regular color of your green cheek. So this is the color they in the wild. They're not the mutations. And then, so the conures are also from South America. So South and Central America. So let's talk about the Quaker parrots here. So we have the green Quaker parrots. So this is the wild color. And when you hear about Quaker parrots that get out in the wild, there's some in Arlington, there's some in different states, they're all over. They are actually illegal in several states, but it's the green variety. When you get into the different colors, the mutations are probably perfectly fine. You'd have to check into the laws of the states, but they're probably fine because they wouldn't survive out in the wild. So the green is, they're pretty hardy, one of your hardier parrots, and they can also learn to talk pretty well. And most of these Quakers that we have here are starting to talk. They haven't, probably not going to do it over on camera. And then we also have the blue Quaker right here. He was like, no, I don't want to be on the camera. There we go. So we have the blue Quakers, and let's see if we can get, this is an albino Quaker. And then we have the crossover, which you can tell is the white Quaker with the blue tail. And I don't know if you can see in the camera, but it also has some gray flecks in its feathering. That's actually one of the rarest color mutations. So these are all Quaker parrots, all the same care, 50 to 70% pelleted diet. We're going to look at, you know, a 20 by 20 cage as the smallest size cage. Going to want to be out when you're home. Very much a little parrot. They're kind of fun. They're a little noisier than some of the other birds. But yeah, they're going to come over and say hi. They're totally not shy. And they're kind of hooligans. We didn't put out, I'm going to show you guys our budgies. We didn't put the budgies out. Yeah, Sherry has a normal green cheek. Oh, wow. You've had yours for 3.5 years. Wonderful. So we don't have the budgies out because the Quakers are being unruly today. So we have to put the budgies out when the Quakers aren't out. So there's a lot of rotation. But so I want to show you some of the English budgies that we have. And so budgies are also known as parakeets, or the parakeet family. And so we do have some color variations of these guys, and they are tame and they're pretty cute. They make a great pet. Fun fact, one of the largest birds with the largest vocabularies is a budgie. So budgies make excellent pets. And you can see everybody is wired today. We are having huge thunderstorms here. And yeah, so when the Quakers aren't being unruly, you have the budgies out, but I just wanted to bring them out so you could see them today. Another great pet bird is your cockatiels. And I just want to show you two different kinds that we have here. We have on the left what's called a pearl pied cockatiel, and on the right that is a heavy pied. Those are, I don't think we have any of the normals. We don't have any of the normals out, but the normals are like that brown, the gray brown color. They'll just be that solid with the orange cheeks. And then we also have the Lutinos, which are a white bird with yellow faces, and these are some gorgeous Lutinos. They have a lot of yellow in them. So this is a Lutino cockatiel. So all the same species, just different color mutations. We're starting to see in the Quakers, they're kind of at the beginning of all the different color mutations, and I can see that's a really good shot of that crossover. You can see the subtle blue and grays in there. That is some very special breeding to get to that color mutations. So yeah, these guys are great. So the Quakers, the Conyers, the Macaws are all going to eat about the same kind of diet. They're going to eat 50 to 70% pellets, fruits and veggies. And then we feed seed one day a week instead of the pellets. Your cockatiels, we do a 50-50 pellet and seed mix, as well as fruits and veggies. The grass, and the same with the parakeets, is the grass-fed birds. They do eat a little more seed. And now some people do them all on pellets, but I'm not a fan of that personally. And, you know, John has some cockatiels that are 24 years old. And by the way, there's a blue Quaker on the ground, John. But anyways, like, yeah, it's like pouring rain here. So I'm amazed that these birds are behaving as well as they are. So yeah, these are really good. I don't see any comments. I'm looking on here to see if I got any comments. Don't see any other than Sherry. Yeah. So, oh, I didn't talk about the Amazons. How did I forget about you guys? Oh my goodness. And my gimbal decided to have a conniption. That's always good. I got all this new equipment and it's being a little testy. Okay. So another bird that comes from South America is our Amazon parrots. And this right here with the yellow on the face is a red lord Amazon. They are one of the more common. They're pretty great. I don't know if the colors, her colors are just absolutely gorgeous. She's got yellow. She probably won't talk as much as your yellow napes. Our yellow napes looking down at us going, how come you're not showing me? Our yellow napes and our double yellow heads and your African grays are your top talking birds that you hear about the most. And again, all the information on these birds, their ages, their DNA sexes, is all on our website. So this is a yellow nape. So they will get about 2 inches on the back of their neck as they get older. But this is a baby, so yeah, it doesn't have its yellow yet. And then we have our Miranda. Miranda's still wanting to know why she's not in the thing, in the camera. So then we have our double yellow-headed Amazon. And she is super sweet. She's actually started talking the most of all the Amazons we have there. They're all starting to talk. A lot of our birds talk before they leave the store because we just talk to them all the time. But the Amazons are great birds. They live 30 to 40 years. Fun pets. And, you know, they're easier than some of the other birds. And I don't see any questions. I'm going to go ahead and talk about, we're getting more products in the store. Again, everything's online. We don't have the Christmas toys yet online. The Christmas toys arrived today. We are busy getting them out. They'll get online as soon as John gets organized with that. But we started getting our Christmas toys, and we have boxes of Christmas toys we've got to get out. We've got a pretty full toy wall right now. Most of them are online. You can find them. We have lots of seeds and different pellets, everything you could need. Everything's online. And we're working on cages. Y'all, I did the last video I did with when the music was horrible. But we sold all the trees, all the tabletop trees from that awful video. But sometimes, you know, there's a lot of bloopers going on at Kookaburra Bird Shop. We're definitely not professional. I am getting some better editing software I should have later in the week. We do have some fantastic floor standing trees, especially if you have the multi-bird households or the macaws. I definitely come in because the bigger macaw sizes are really hard to come by, mainly because of the shipping weight of them. We do have a few of those right now. So I guess that's all we really have to do today. I don't see any questions. Does anybody have any questions on the birds today? Just talking a little bit about everybody. Just a quick little update on what we have going on in the store. And I guess we'll go ahead and leave with Miranda, who really is going to be not liking the Caninde. Miranda, come here. What are you doing? Come over here and say bye-bye to everybody. Can you say bye-bye? Bye. There she goes. Wave. Bye, Miranda. Bye. Bye, everybody. Thank you. Miranda loves you. Bye.